Hello, I'm Pastor Chris, and I'm excited that God has chosen me to be the founder, the pastor of the Grace Nation Church of Atlanta. You know, as I sit here, I began to think about 21 years ago when God began to talk to me about launching a ministry. I wanted to be free to lay hands, I wanted to be free to provide an environment for people to be delivered and set free, to be made whole. But people could have a refuge and a place of restoration. I cannot deny that these last 21 years have really been amazing. But you know, with amazing ministry also comes amazing challenges. With great opportunity also comes with it great opposition. But I am confident in God's grace because when God told me to launch this ministry, He took me to 2 Corinthians chapter 12. Verse 9 through 12, and Paul says 3 times, I asked the Lord to remove this thorn, but then God said that His grace would be sufficient. And so as I sit here today, I sit here looking at the 22.8 acres that we have, and I begin to think about how far God has brought us with just a handful of people who were committed, who were sold out for the kingdom of God. The Lord has done amazing things. As I sit here today, I'm sitting here because after 21 years, we have a challenge. We have an emergency. We have a need. As we've been able to help many, we've given away, I think, about 8 cars. We have paid mortgages, utilities, and all of those kinds of things. We have been a blessing to our community, and we've done it with joy. But there is a moment now where the church itself needs some help. We need some rescuing. You know, in the early 2000s, the mid 2000s, when banks needed bailouts and during the pandemic, airlines needed bailouts and many corporations needed bailouts, they were able to go to the government, and the government gave them bailout resources. The resources came from the taxation of the people. The people were really responsible for the bailout. Right now, our church needs a bailout. And so what I'm asking you to do is to join me tonight at 7 p.m. We're going to be praying. We've been fasting for the last 3 days. We're on a 10-day fast. We're going to ask that you join our fast. We call it the 7-7-7 prayer, 7 a.m. each day. We want you to stop wherever you are and want you to pray. 7 p.m. We want you to join us tonight at 7 p.m. and pray with us for the next 7 days. We want you to do that. It's going to be an amazing time. And yet we won't stop there. We're going to go into what I call the bonus round. That's the extra 3 days because we understand that Jesus rose after 3 days. So listen, what I'm asking you to do is to join me. And those of you who will now, our church has made a conscious decision this past Sunday that we will not allow anyone to take our property. Oh my God. It belongs to the kingdom of God. God gave it to us. He blessed us with it. And we're excited that we're going to come out. Remember 2 Chronicles chapter 20. Jehoshaphat looks around and he says, listen, after being alarmed of the countries and the nations that had come against him, he calls the people to pray, and he calls them to a fast. And then guess what? The great prophet comes to him and says, listen, do not be discouraged. Do not be alarmed, for this battle is not yours. And you will see the victory. So I want to encourage you as you're praying and fasting for us to come through with victory as we have this rescue plan for our church to come, oh my God, and to experience victory. People in this community are counting on us. People in the city of Atlanta are counting on us. People in this nation are counting on us. And people around the world are counting on the Grace Community Church, or the Grace Nation Church of Atlanta as we affectionately are known now. Listen, what I want you to do is now join me tonight, 7 p.m. Make up in your mind to fast with us. We're going to be fasting for you as well. And listen, we're believing God. Listen, we're just a few $1,000 short of our goal. I've asked 100 people to sow a seed offering of $300. And I've asked 200 people to sow a seed offering of $100. Listen, will you be a part of the 300? Will you be a part of the 200? Listen, in these next 5 days that we have now that are pressing against us, we have a sensitive timeline. Our church has come through phenomenally, but we still have a little ways to go. We need your support. We need your help. Start tonight as a part of our rescue plan by joining us with prayer and fasting. Join us tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We're normally 8 o'clock, but we're on the 777 campaign. Join us tonight. It's going to be an amazing time. God bless you and keep you is my prayer. Bye-bye.